Did you ever consider that lurking under everyone's nose is a danger far worse than sugar or fast food? I know this, because I was severely poisoned by it myself after years of consuming it. If you're able to read, then you would have seen the title of the YouTube video indicates that fish is the culprit. Mercury is the second most toxic, naturally occurring substance found on Earth. Crazy, right? Even a minuscule amount in the body is enough to cause dysfunction on a subcellular level. It's so microscopic that it damages DNA itself, and has been shown to kill major neurons in the brain with just a single touch. And the worst thing about the mercury found in fish, it's called methylmercury, or organic mercury, and this type of mercury is attracted to your brain and nervous system, and crosses the blood-brain barrier to damage the most vulnerable parts of your brain. But why haven't more people heard about it? Firstly, it's incredibly tough to test for because the mercury that gets into your bloodstream quickly gets sorted into your fat stores to prevent it from doing further damage to your vital organs. The problem with this? It slowly builds up with the more fish you eat until you're a nervous wreck with no energy and countless symptoms of deteriorating health. The mainstream medical community is aware of acute poisoning, which is where you get poisoned all at once, but few are aware of chronic, long-term steady exposure and build-up. Once the mercury is in the brain, it takes roughly 70 years for half of it to come out of the body naturally. But it's not only mercury, persistent organic pollutants like PCBs and dioxins build up in the fish, which are also incredibly toxic and take many years for you to excrete. Not only farmed fish have this issue, but also wild fish. These toxins are bioaccumulative, which means they build up in the food chain. So the bigger the fish you eat, the more toxic they will be. This offers a lifeline because there are smaller fish like salmon, sardines, and other creatures like crabs and prawns that are largely fine to eat. So why are these toxins in our fish in the first place? Well, with dioxins and PCBs, they largely come from factories as waste that takes decades to break down. With mercury, it's a common impurity in coal. So when the coal is burned, the mercury is released into the atmosphere, is absorbed by the oceans, is consumed by plankton. Then up the food chain it goes until it reaches us, humans, as an apex predator. The experience I went through dealing with these pollutants was so horrific I would not wish it on anyone, so that is why I'm making others aware of it. If you want to get your omega-3s, consider a safe supplement that is distilled to remove contaminants, or eat small fish. I got severely sick from eating tuna daily, and strongly recommend avoiding it. Thank you for watching. I hope I'm able to help someone avoid this in the future. Feel free to comment if you have any questions about how to resolve it or anything else, and I'll get back to you. Also, like and subscribe if you'd like to watch other videos similar to this one centered around improving your life.